Let me know in the comments if you know what famous TV show was filmed there in that scene. I thought I'd just start my new video from here. I'm guessing from the title of the video you already know that I'm going on an exciting 3-day trip to the Sahara Desert. I'm starting from Marrakesh in Morocco and then I'm going out to the Merzouga Desert. I'm going as part of a group trip, which is a really easy way to meet other solo travellers. The trip costs I think around 80 to 90 pounds, but that includes everything from your transport to your food to your accommodation. We're also doing a camel ride in the desert and camping in the desert one night, which sounds amazing. The trip's really highly reviewed, so I'm really looking forward to that. I thought I'd just start the video here as I get picked up super early tomorrow morning. I think the day starts at about 7:30 AM, so I'll probably not be that chatty at that time in the morning. So yeah, I'll catch you in the morning. I hope you enjoy the video. Good morning, welcome back to the channel. I've just stopped on my first stop of the trip today for coffee. The backdrop is lovely. It was a bit early this morning for me to film on the bus, but we've driven about 2 hours north of Marrakesh and we are continuing towards the desert. I'm just having a cappuccino and enjoying the view before we head back in the minivan. It looks like there's about 15 of us in our group, a kind of mix of families, younger people, older people. So yeah, a really good group. This is my cappuccino. And this is the view.
So ladies and gentlemen, if you need Wi-Fi, yes, including Middle Atlas, which is in the north of the High Atlas, and Anti-Atlas.
The first stop after breakfast is the Atlas Mountains. These are a huge mountain range that separate the Mediterranean coastline from the Sahara Desert. So they span over 3 different countries, Tunisia, Morocco and Algeria. I'll show you the view just now, it's so beautiful. The next stop is to a factory where they sell argan oil, so we're going to find out how they make it and maybe get some testers.
This way, please. Sorry, guys.
This is the argan tree, stony and wild tree. It grows only in Morocco, in the southwest of Morocco. And this is the flower tree, the fruit, and the nuts.
The reason we're stopped at an argan factory is that argan trees only actually grow in Morocco in a specific area, so it's really popular here for them to turn the argan oil into either cooking oil or cosmetic products, as it's really good and nourishing for the skin as well as healthy for the body. They also have some tasters for us to try, so let's go try some of the argan oil that you can eat. I think where you most commonly see the argan oil in the UK is in hair products. I've just got to put some of the oil in my hands and in my hair and it feels lovely and smooth and smells amazing. We've just stopped at a place for lunch. I had some yummy like meatball tagine with eggs and olives and veggies. It was really nice. And now we're at the location of many movies. It's called Eight Ben Haddou, I think. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a really good example of historical clay architecture in Morocco. So I'll show you what it's like and you'll maybe recognise it from some famous films like Game of Thrones. Another movie that was filmed here was Gladiators, and I'll show you the pit where they did all the fighting. It was dug out just there. That's me made it to the top of the hill. It's so warm here, like so warm, but the cool thing is that there's mountains in the background that actually have snow on them. You can see there, very small. But yeah, we've been given about an hour to wander around this place. We've got a tour guide who's given us some information about the movies that have been filmed here and the kind of history. No one actually lives here in this part anymore. It's just a UNESCO World Heritage Site and used for movies and tourism. All the local people live in the village just here. Yeah, so we're about to head back down, and then we've got about a 3-hour drive to our hotel. We've just stopped at our last stop before our accommodation tonight. This place is called Rose Valley, so as the name suggests, it's really popular for roses to be grown here, and then they sell a lot of products, mainly beauty products using the roses. I'll show you what the view is like, and then we'll be back on the bus. We've then got about an hour drive to our accommodation for the night. The one thing I would say is that day one has involved a lot of driving. I think we've probably had about 5 hours on the minibus, but the views are amazing from the window, and it's the only way, I guess, to get to the desert if you're based in Marrakesh, because it is a good, probably like 8-hour drive in one go to the desert.
Listen to your life, this is our life. Your time to shine, don't wait in line, y vamos por todo.
That's us finally made it to our hotel for the first night of the trip. The time now is like 8 PM. We set off this morning from Marrakesh at like 7:30 AM, so it's been a pretty long day and I'm absolutely knackered. But the hotel looks really nice. The way the room situation worked was if you were like a couple or a group, then you were put in the same room, but all the kind of solo travellers were given their own room, which is great. It might have been a bit awkward sharing, I guess, with random people that you don't know, so that's a big plus. The hotel looks like it does have like a pool and it looks really nice. It's pitch dark right now though, so I'll maybe wait until the morning to show you around, but I will show you what the room's like. So, this is the room. 2 single beds, TV, and then you come out here and there are 2 wardrobes, and then this is the toilet. And yeah, this was all included in the roughly £80 or £90 that we paid for the trip. I'm about to head for dinner now, and then I'm probably just going to get an early night. So I'll take you to dinner with me and show you what I end up getting. The dinner is also included in our package as well. Good morning, and welcome to day 2 on my trip from Marrakesh to Merzouga, where the Sahara Desert is. I've just woken up bright and early. We've got to be out the door for about 8 o'clock. I've just headed down and had some breakfast. They had like a buffet where I got Moroccan style bread with some cheese and eggs and veg, and then they also have like pastries and stuff like that. So they've got loads of different options for whatever you like to eat in the morning. The sun has just risen while I was eating breakfast, and this place is so beautiful. We arrived last night when it was still dark, so we didn't get to see the full extent of the amazing views. So I'll show you just now what it looks like. We have a few different activities planned for today, and there's a lot less driving than yesterday, so thank God. I think our first stop is to a gorge, and then we're going to stop in a few more local villages on the way to Merzouga. And when we get there, we're then going off to the desert to stay for the night. So I think that'll involve a camel ride and some sandboarding, but I'll be able to update you along the way. I think this day is going to be the best day, so I can't wait. So let's get into day 2.
Africa.
The first stop of the day is to a place called the Tundra Valley. We've just picked up our tour guide. He's saying his name is Happy Vibes, so I'll introduce you to him. I'll insert a clip now of him chatting. What's your name?
How are you?
What's your name?
My name is Haddo.
I thought it was good times.
Haddo, nice meeting me.
I thought
you
it
are
was-
welcome to Morocco.
Yeah, we're just going to walk through the valley. I think we're going to meet some local people and learn more about the communities here.
Positive. Because it's the name of the mountain in the front of you, the view from hotel, from other side. Because Tenerife is a small region, considerable Berber tribe.
That's an almond nut. I'm here in a nomadic village where they make rugs, which you can guess from behind me. So we're going to get shown how they make the rugs. They make them from all different kinds of animals, from sheep's wool to lamb wool, camel wool, silk as well. So yeah, let's see them making some rugs.
I hope you understand my English.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. In Berber, Saha. Saha means thank you, shukran. So she's named Isha. Aisha. I am Mustafa. Welcome and thousand welcome to Morocco.
Thank you.
And that one is original from lavender and a lot of vinegar and a bit of lavender. Chop that color. Orange is from henna. You know henna? Henna color, yes. And the blue is nila. And all design, please. Hello. All designs is all made by mind. Never plan, no plan. Berber woman, no plan. It's all by mind. It's creative. Yeah. It's by imagination. But they learn that when it's still young. Every family they learn copy from grandmother to the mother to do letters. Yeah. It's from generation to generation. And all designs, please, have meanings. Berber copy they have stories. Different family, different stories, different technique, different textile, and different color. Red one. La couleur de sang, la couleur de la famille, la couleur de l'amour. This is from baby camel. At the first shape, there is baby camel. Touchez s'il vous plaît, like cashmere, soft.
I'm now in the heart of the Tundra Valley. It's huge. So we've got about 15 minutes to wander around here, get some photos. I'll show you just how beautiful it is. This gorge is famous for adrenaline people. You can do like zip lining, you can do rock climbing and stuff like that here. We don't have the opportunity to do that on our tour because it's kind of just a passing stop on the way to the desert later on tonight. But you could come here and try out the rock climbing on these massive cliffs. It looks so cool. Just stopped for some lunch at a place called Restaurant Reda. It's a fixed menu. It's about £10 for the menu and you get a starter, a main and dessert. For starters I've ordered a soup. For main I've ordered a chicken tagine with olives and lemon. And then for dessert some oranges. It was so yummy, I'm now like super full. But next we are off to the desert. I think we've got a few hour drive, so I'll check in when we next stop. We've just stopped somewhere where you can buy scarves for the desert because it's so warm with the sun. But a good way to save money is to bring some scarves with you. So I already brought one, so I don't actually need to buy one. I think there's also an option to get some henna as well, so I'll maybe do that and I'll show you if I do.
Thank you.
So I just got my henna there. It's like a nice floral design with my name on it. Just arrived at the Sahara Desert. Got our headscarves on. It's so warm here and it's like 5:30, 6 p.m. at night and I'm sweating buckets, but we're about to get a camel ride to take us to the base camp where we're staying tonight and I cannot wait. It looks so beautiful, the colours are amazing, it's going to be such a great night and we'll get to watch the sunset and eat some nice food. Can't wait. That's me off on the camel. I'm not sure how long the ride is, but it's so beautiful. This untouched scenery, the colour is just amazing. Camels and we're about to go do some sand boarding. This is the campsite here. I think we were on the camels for about 1 hour, so you do get a really good length of time on them and the views were absolutely amazing. That's us finished with the sandboarding now and we're about to go into our accommodation, so I'll show you what my room's like. And this is the campsite. Pretty bougie for being in the desert, I guess. There's communal toilets in the middle and then there's a dining area at the end. So I'll show you my room when I get assigned it. And this is my cabin for the night. I don't know if they've made a mistake, but they've given me a double bed and a whole tent to myself. I'm knackered after all that sand duning. Everyone was saying I was a bit of a pro at it. I managed to stay up like every single time I tried it. Yeah, so that was so much fun. And now we've just got a bit of time to chill before we go for dinner, and then there's going to be like a campfire and music and stuff, so it should be a good night. Another thing I had a kind of question on was whether there would be electricity in the campsite, because you're literally in the middle of the Sahara Desert with nothing, no amenities in sight. But yes, it does have chargers, which is really helpful, and I even get phone signal here, get 4G. So I'm not really sure how that works, because I've not seen one telephone pole like the whole time I've been here. So yeah, let me know how that works, please.
Yeah.
Good morning everyone. It's now day 3 on our trip and our last day. We had to get up really early this morning, about 6:30, because we're getting a camel ride back through the desert as the sun rises. We're having breakfast first and then we're hitting the road. I don't know if I mentioned earlier, but I've actually changed my route today. Instead of going back to Marrakesh, I'm going to Fez, which is in the north, and it kind of saves me 9 hours on a bus doing a very similar route. So I'll be able to show you what that journey's like. But I'm off to breakfast now, very tired, but really excited for the day. I'm just riding on the camel back to the start just now. There was also the option to do a quad bike. This was an additional payment of I think about €40 each, whereas the camel ride is included in the trip. Look at the sunrise behind me, it's so beautiful. My camel was misbehaving a bit and trying to bite the one in front, so it's a bit of a rocky journey. Given about 20 minutes to stop and take pictures of the sunrise and the animals. This is what it looks like. We've made it back to the van and it's now time to head to Fez, our next destination. We stopped at a wee coffee shop just as a break on our long journey to Fez. The coffee shop has camels and it's used camel milk to make the coffee. Tastes just like normal milk to me, but yeah, it's nice. I think we've got like a really long journey, I think maybe like 10 hours in total to Fez, but he said we're going to stop in 5 different places, one of them being here. We're going to stop for lunch and we're going to stop at a monkey stop as well. I've not seen any monkeys while I've been in Marrakesh, so it'll be interesting to see that. I saw loads of them when I was in Southeast Asia, so I'll see if they're similar. The majority of the group I was with are all going back to Marrakesh. I think there's only like 2 of us from our group that are moving on to Fez, so they've picked up other people from different groups to make up the journey. This van's a bit smaller than the other one that I was in the rest of the way, but it's still comfortable and it even has Wi-Fi that actually works. This This is how my hen is looking now that I've washed it off. Some baby camels. What age are they?
Come here.
What age are the camels?
Huh? What they eat?
Age?
Age? Ah, this one, maybe you can find 4 months or 5 months. Like that.
Aww,
It's a baby.
cute.
This one you can find around
Hello.
5 or 6 months.
You want a massage? Hello, you like that?
Biggest valley like what I told you, because the biggest one is on the way between Marrakesh and Desert. And like what you see there, there is 2 kinds of houses. There is big houses and small houses. Big houses, it means a big family to live together in one house. And small houses, it means just a small family.
Barcelona for rent.
We've stopped at a place now with lots of monkeys. It doesn't seem like we're in Morocco anymore because there's loads of trees and stuff. Hello.
No. But
For you.
yeah, okay.
Yes. Hello. These monkeys are so much more tame than the ones in Southeast Asia. None of them are kind of trying to attack, they're just being very patient, and if you offer them food they'll take it, so that's a much nicer experience. And we've arrived at the final stop of the day before reaching Fez. This is a place called Ifran. It's so crazy seeing the different landscapes, going from like the desert, really dry places to this area, which you'll have seen in my previous clip where we passed by like a forest with loads of monkeys, and that same landscape is in this area. This area is apparently known for all like the wealthy people coming here because it's so much cooler than I guess the desert area, and you can really feel that reduced temperature. It's kind of given a lot more French vibes here with the architecture and stuff like that. But yeah, I think I'm just going to close this video here. It's been a great 3 days. I would highly recommend this trip. I'll put in the description the name of the company that I went with. But if you are in Marrakesh or anywhere in Morocco, I would highly recommend doing this trip. You see so many amazing things. I saw the desert, I saw monkeys, I saw all the different landscapes. We stopped in so many different nomadic villages and got to meet local people, and yeah, it was such a good trip. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.